My goodness, the Xbox One X hype train just does not stop, does it? It's kind of a call to arms, if you will. I know, I'm hilarious. But anyway, I am back with another video. Pretty obvious that this is Crapgamer, and this is obviously Crapgamer Reviews. And you would think that we'd heard all there is to hear about the Xbox One X, but no. There is plenty more to hear, and I'm liking what I'm hearing, and I think you guys are going to absolutely like what you hear too. One of the most notable games releasing on the Xbox One, and particularly on the Xbox One X, is Path of Exile. If you guys haven't played the beta yet, it's pretty good. It's kind of like in the Diablo 3 style, and it's coming to the Xbox One, and Gaming Bolt actually took some time to talk with one of the developers for the game about the Xbox One X and how it's going to be using the full power of Microsoft's super-powered console. And he says, yes, we have it running at 4K 60 frames per second on an Xbox One X at the moment. It'll be available at the launch of the console, he said. He said that given the specs of the machine, he sees a longer life ahead for the system, especially since he thinks that it'll be a while before a game fully taps its power. Yes, absolutely. I doubt games will be fully utilizing its hardware for some time. So this is actually really good news. Like, from the title itself, it sounds almost like, well, I don't think, games will fully utilize the power. But in the reality, he's saying that this thing's so powerful, it's going to take a little while for developers to actually fully utilize it and get used to using it. And the fact that, I don't think Path of Exile is some super strenuous game, but the fact that it's going to be 4K 60 frames per second is still a feather in the cap for the Xbox One X. Not only that, but we're seeing tons of fantastic looking games on the Xbox One X. 4K, I've never seen graphics like this before. I've never seen anything like this. And the fact that the mainstream people can just go out, put your $500 down, and get this console is really blowing my mind. Like, I never thought we'd see that day come around, especially with a mid-gen refresh. I think that this was a brilliant stroke by Microsoft, and I think that in the future, we'll probably see some more stuff like this where we'll get upgraded consoles instead of, well, at least for Microsoft, a full-on next-gen or whatever. But that's good in terms of you get to keep everything with you and your console, your controllers, your games, your peripherals, all that kind of stuff. But think about it. They haven't even fully utilized the Xbox One X. Realistically, nobody has. And there's so much overhead. Do you remember how much overhead was left on Forza Motorsport 7? It was an insane amount of overhead, and they were getting like super ultra epic, phenomenal, reverse Sabida, epic settings on that game. So I think it's something that should really be applauded, that Microsoft has given developers something so friendly that they can fully utilize it and not even actually fully utilize it, but they're able to get so much out of it already so fast. Think about it. When generations start, and this isn't the start of a new generation, it always takes a good long while before we get to see like really graphically demanding games and these consoles take advantage of it. The Pro, for whatever reason, Sony doesn't even act like that thing exists. So for Microsoft to already have 118 games that are Xbox One X enhanced, and more games are pretty much being announced every single day, I think that goes a long way in pushing that Microsoft had the right idea and Sony had the wrong idea. You want a box that's going to make everything better without having to even do anything on it, and the X does that. Sony's doesn't. And you also want the super sampling and all that kind of stuff. The X does that. The Pro doesn't, especially, it does if you specifically code for it, but the Xbox One X doesn't need that. So this is really fantastic news. I will link this in the description. You guys can check it out and let me know what you think about it, because I think it's damn impressive. It's good to hear developers talk up the Xbox One X. It's a great time to be an Xbox fan, an Xbox gamer. We finally get through all that bullshit, and I am so happy about that. I know you guys are too, because you guys have been telling me. So let me know what you think. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks a lot. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.